Is there anything I could say today that would change your mind?
I'm just asking your opinion.
I'm asking you a question.
Probably not, because I actually read and study.
In my line of work, there are times when I had to take a life to save one. I don't necessarily think that applies to you, Doctor.
It does not.
Bonk. By now, I'm sure you've seen it. Jubilee's latest installment in their Surrounded series, Dr. Mike versus 20 Anti-Vaxxers. It's been clipped to hell, memed, torn apart on Twitter, used as reaction fodder, stitched, duetted, you name it. And yeah, the internet had a lot to say about it. Some made jokes, some got angry, some just watched it like a train wreck they couldn't look away from. But I've got a few opinions of my own, ones that I haven't really seen being said out loud. But before we get into the chaos inside that room, let's talk about the room itself. Let's talk about Jubilee. Because these videos, they're not really debates. They're not built for understanding. They're built for virality. Jubilee has found a formula. Take one person, an expert or a doctor or a Democrat, and surround them with people who disagree. Manufactured tension dressed up as a conversation. And they've done it over and over again. If you watched enough of these, you start noticing the slant. The people they platform, the way they frame the, quote, lone voice of reason. Jubilee isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a Christian media company with a very curated sense of balance. So no, I don't think these videos are innocent. They are emotionally manipulative by design. And to be honest, I think they're a little dangerous. They give a stage to conspiracy theorists, influencers. Let's talk about this format for a second, because it's unbelievably unfair. Dr. Mike tries to speak, tries to calmly lay out his thoughts, and boom, a flag goes up. Because that's the format, that's the gimmick. You can get voted out for being too right. This whole system shuts down the person with facts the moment they start making.
His smile is very creepy.
He's not rolling his eyes or trying to score points.
Trump 2024. Let's go.
We start glazing him like he's a saint. Let's not forget the receipts. During the peak of the pandemic, while hospitals were overwhelmed, people were locked inside, and frontline workers were risking their lives, Dr. Mike was out partying in a yacht. And let's talk about his stance on Israel. While kids in Gaza die without medical aid, while hospitals are bombed, while over 100 Israeli doctors, including pediatricians, signed a letter encouraging the military to keep bombing hospitals, this man sided with them. Zionism has dehumanized Palestinians to the point where even doctors, people who sworn to preserve life, see them as unworthy. And Dr. Mike, he stands with that system. This is the reality of American healthcare. Don't be surprised. US doctors have always been complicit with colonialism. Why would they think any differently about it abroad? To be a doctor and a Zionist is a contradiction so violent it rips the mask clean off. Do you know how rotten you have to be okay with a genocide and then write a prescription? So no, we're not going to idealize Dr. Mike. He's not a saint. He's a person, flawed, complicated, imperfect, just like the rest of us. But now, let's talk about people sitting across from him. This man, this police lieutenant from Jersey, was not here to debate. He was here to perform.
Do you know how many deaths there were?
You could tell he'd rehearsed his monologue in front of a mirror the night before. He starts listing child mortality stats like a budget presentation. Most of them wrong. Says only 69 children died from COVID. A fact check immediately slaps him across the face. But the delivery? Flawless. Politician level. Calm voice, serious cadence, completely false data. And then we have her, the meme of the video, the red-haired chaos merchant. I don't even know if it's a bowl cut or bangs or a battle cry, but that hair was fighting for its life. Every time she opened her mouth, the fact checker goes into cardiac arrest. Effort meant nothing. So what did we learn? That you can't call something a debate just because people are talking. Not when the structure of creating a spectacle. 20 voices taking over one man who was barely allowed to speak. A system that silences facts the moment they become inconvenient. And yeah, Dr. Mike handled it a conversation. It was content. And Jubilee knew exactly what they were doing. They didn't make this video to educate. They made it to trend, to spark a fight, to go viral. And if that means elevating lies, bad science, and influencers looking for a soundbite, then so be it. We need to stop mistaking chaos for conversation. We need to stop calling it, quote, hearing both sides, when only one side even cares about the truth. Like I said, this video was painful to watch, but I watched it, I processed it, and I said what I had to say. Now, if you made it this far, well, you are a legend, you're an icon, and you are the moment. Now, one last thing. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. That's it. That's all. Bye.
They're trying to kill us with the vaccine. Like, they're trying to depopulate the world.